Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the fourth race of the fourth season of the Nascar Napa Cup Series. We are back here with another exciting race for you guys as we take a look at our now 38 car field. We've got some new cars, we'll get to that in a minute as we look down at our beautiful Rainbow Road track here. As you can see, we use the high-banked orange track pieces to prevent cars from sliding off the racetrack there onto our gray track into the finish line. There's a view going from down up all the way up to the starting line. Let's take a peek at your Season 4 standings here. Deal of the Noob forward and I'm a 48 Bowman fan are your three winners. You guys may be asking if I'm a 48 Bowman fan is in the top 30 in points. He is. With his playoff points, he is currently placed 21st. As you can see, Adam Newman and Mason Ward 0 points out, French Fry 2 points out. There are a lot of people still close, and there are also many people in dire situations as we also look at qualifying here. In Group 1, Cam Studios took it over Scott, then Carson Hocevar, Ryan Preece, and Adam Newman. It seemed like people were struggling a lot more in Group A. As Group B, we have Dove 44 car, Ethan Trendler, Isaiah Joy, Elliott Johnson, Fan 48, and Jimmy Johnson was a surprise, and Scott Man in the number 38 took the pole as there are our new cars. And on to that topic, we have all four of those cars filled, gentlemen. Driving the number 15 Rick Ware Racing entry is Bacon Bites, making his NASCAR Napa Cup Series debut. He is your Division number 7 leader in the 7th position. Also, you have Ross Chastain Finn in the number 44, also making his debut. He is starting in the same division as the 15 in the 14th position. We have two more new signups as well. The number 75, this should be a familiar name to some of you rail fans, 66, an NCS debut for him, starting position number 10. And then in the number 91, we have Duncan Seb, making his NASCAR Napa Cup Series debut. Had a bit of a rough qualifying, P33, but we'll have to see if he can make it up. Here we go, guys, kicking off the day with Division number 1, the number 15, the rookie, Bacon Bites, starting us off, followed by another rookie making his debut, Ross Chastain Fan. Then you have Nutso Scat, Mason Ward, William Myers Reacts making his second start, and finally the number 62 of NASCAR Fan 99. Let's get it underway. Here we go, boys. 4 laps. The green flag is out. Nice jump for that number 15, and they get tangled up just a bit in the back. Everyone is all right, though. Lap number 2 here. Another good jump for the number 15. The 20 has a late block on the number 44. Everyone files in. Mason Ward up to second. Lap number 3, and there's one around in the back. It's the number 16. Caution is out, and that one involves 3 cars there on lap number 3. Let's take a look at the replay. The 16 had a good run, just came up on the number 44. They all got together. Everyone will be all right, though. Pretty harmless spin. Final lap here. The number 20 up to second, but he's not going to have anything for the leader. Bacon Bites. Nicely done there in his first career race. He takes the division win. The 99 and the 44 will also advance. The 20 and the 16 to the LCQs. And since we have 6 cars in these round 1 divisions, the 62, he gets the boot. He's done. Here we go, boys. Division number 2, kicking it off. On the front row, we have Hendrick Motorsports duo of Elliott Johnson, Fan 48, and Mickey and Jeffy Show. Then we have LJ17, Redneck Jesus, Penske Cup Series, and TMCS Racing Network. Let's get to it, boys. 4 laps. The green flag is out here for the number 24. He has a good jump, and Mickey and Jeffy Show overcorrects his race car. The caution is out on lap number 1 here. Replay for you guys here. Mickey and Jeffy Show tries to block the 47, just goes way too fast, spins his car out. Everyone's all right though. Lap number 2 here. Good jump for the number. Wow, the number 21 goes all the way through, and the number 11 is crashed in the back. That's Redneck Jesus. He goes up on the side of the racetrack. Looks like he just gets stuffed in the wall by the number 47 there, and they're not going to be able to get that number 11 down, which means that's going to be it for him. Man, this season is just getting worse and worse for this number 11 team. The green flag back out with 2 laps to go. Huge jump for the number 21, the 19 to second, the 24 falls all the way back to 4th. Last lap here, and there's 2 separate wrecks at once. Oh my goodness. The number 19 gets turned into the wall, and the number 47 comes down in the 24 trying to avoid it. Oh my goodness, the number 19 gets turned, and the number 47 puts another one in the wall. And the contact that the 47 made with the 19 there is going to take him from this race here on lap number 4. LJ17 out. That is vengeance for the number 11. Penske Cup Series takes the division win, followed by Mickey, TMCS, and Elliot Johnson Fan 48. Here we go, boys. Division number 3, Duff 44 car leading us to green, followed by Everything Stop Motion Network. Your race 2 winner, D-Lo the Noob. Your race 3 winner, I'm a 48 Bowman fan. Making his first start today, Duncan Seb. And rounding out the field, Dogman and Boris Productions. Let's get to it here, boys. No leaderboard here to save me some editing time, but we are green here. And oh, there's one upside down. Duncan Seb. Oh no, first red flag of the day here on lap number 1. I didn't think cars could flip on this track, but I'm a 48 Bowman fan. Looks like he just got loose, and the 91 was an innocent bystander. Man, over the wall on his first lap in this series. Lap number 2 here. Nice lead for the number 41. The 2 goes into second, and there's a wreck in the back. Oh, this is a mess. Caution on lap number 2. Not going to be a replay there. Just looks like the 42 came up in front of the 34. Pretty harmless. 2 laps to go here. Good start for the number 2, but the 41, 77, and 34 are going to get away from him. Not a good run there from the inside lane. And final lap here. The 34 gets clear for second, and Duff 44 car going to win the division there. Sorry for the poorly fitted photo. That's my phone's fault, but Duff 44 car takes the division win over I'm a 48 Bowman fan, D-Lo the Noob, Everything Stop Motion Network, and Dogman and Boris. Good racing, boys. Tough break for the 91, though. Division number 4 time, kicking it off with Isaiah Joy, who's had a rough season, but hoping to turn this one around. Following him is 1 Mile Cup Series, Elliott Fan 9, Brian Griffin Family Guy fan, and Luke Bowler, who's also had a tough season, but he's been hanging around in there. He's had a couple solid finishes the last couple races. The race is underway. The one with a massive jump. Oh my goodness, that one's got some pace. Lap number 2 here, 1 mile, falling back, the 9 on the outside of him. It gets turned after the line there, no caution. The 1 getting a good run with the 9, and they're getting together in the back. That's the 50 and the 17. Caution out on lap number 3. They were clean up until then. Just another case of one car coming up into another. 1 lap to go here for the number 1. Absolutely massive jump. 1 mile gets a bump from the number 50. Gets a little loose, but he will still be able to secure second. And Brian in the number 50 takes third. Elliott Fan 9 and Luke to the LCQs. Nice clean racing, gentlemen. Here we go, boys. Division number 5. Leading us to green is the replacement driver for Peter Roshwalski, Bowman Fan 48, back in the series, followed by Rail Fan making his first start, AM57, French Fry, and forward. Let's get to it, boys. Green flag is out here. Nice jump for the 22 and the 18 in tow. The 75 gets tagged by the 10. NASCAR calling no caution there. I really thought that was going to be a yellow there. The 18 tucks in front of the 75, the 10 all the way to the back. And lap number 3 here, beautiful run for the 22 once again. Rail Fan up to second, and French Fry up to third. Beautiful run for the inside lane there. The 10 gets clear of the 75. The 22 of Bowman Fan clean sweep that round, putting in a good effort for Peter Roshwalski while he's out. French Fry, your Season 3 champion, showing how he knows to get around these guys. And Rail Fan, how about that, in third place? Nicely done. And Division 6 is up next. We've been flying through these divisions. Cam Studios leads us to green, followed by Adam Newman. Derp Zero, who's had an incredibly consistent season. Big Chungus, and Caution Cup Series in the back. Very unexpected qualifying from that team. Lap number 1 here. We are underway. Huge run for the number 12 and the 48 all the way back to 4th there on lap 1. Caution already up to second now as Big Chungus takes third. This outside lane absolutely falling apart. Caution trying to race side by side with the 48 there as Big Chungus takes second. We've gone green this whole way, and Cam Studios. Oh my goodness! Cam Studios! What happened there? just loses the car. The 14 sees him wrecking up ahead, tries to go to the bottom, and caution from last to first in a dramatic turn of events. Wow, that was the last lap, so no caution, but Cam Studios and Derp Zero also moving on. Unreal. Alright, boys, final division, division number 7 here, but these guys need some help in the points. Ethan Trendler's the highest in 12th, then you have Fan 3 in 16th, Scottman in 26th, Fast Speedy Wolf in 27th, and Red Cross in 33rd. So all of these guys need to do well here. The green flag is out here on lap number 1. Oh, and there's trouble! Oh my goodness! Oh, red flag. Leave it to the final division to produce the big wrecks. Oh, Ethan Trendler loses his car in a big shot from the number 8. Oh, that's going to take them both out. Red Cross did not need that. His season just continues to get worse. Lap number 2 here. Only 3 cars remain. Good jump for Scottman there. Fast Speedy Wolf slides into second over the 45. Lap number 3. The 3 alone on the inside lane there. And now the 45 gets back to second. And the last lap, the back 2 battling for the position. And the 3 goes around. No caution there because it was on the last lap. Those two both going to advance, but they were just going for it a little too hard. Scottman looking to turn his season around. He's off to a good start, backing up his qualifying performance. Fast Speedy Wolf and NASCAR Fan 3 in behind him. Round number 1 has concluded. We are on to round number 2. On the left side, you have your cars that finish first, second, and third. On the top right are your LCQ drivers, and on the bottom right are your cars that were eliminated in the first round. Let's kick it off with LCQ number 1 here. Big Chungus leads us to green, followed by your race 1 winner Forward. Once again an LCQ, followed by Elliot Fan 9, ESMN, Totally Not So Scat, and Elliot Johnson Fan 48. Let's get it underway, boys. 6 cars here. The green flag is out. Nice jump for Chungus. The 23, big problems there. He was alongside the 7, got some sort of major wheel hop. Lap number 2, the 9 also gets a little bit of wheel hop on that outside lane. Hands second back to the number 23. Lap number 3 here. The 9 got a lot closer to the 7 there, but he's going to fall off on corner exit. Lap number 4 here. The 24 going for the lead. Almost gets there, and Chungus gets turned after the line. 1 more lap to go. 24 of Elliot Johnson Fan 48. Huge run. Oh my goodness. Huge run off a corner exit there on the inside. And the 24 from the back able to take the win. We're back in this thing, baby. Let's go. That's a heartbreak for Chungus, though, but we're in it, boys. Second and final LCQ awaiting their green flag. Adam Newman leads us to green, followed by AM57, Luke Bowler, Dogman and Boris Productions, and William Myers reacts. 5 strong cars here, but only 1 can get back into this race, hoping for a Hendrick sweep, so hoping that Adam can get it done here. Lap number 1, massive jump for the number 48. AM57 fell back, just trying to play defense, salvage as many spots as he could. He gets back up to second, though. Luke tucks into third. Lap number 3 of 5 here. And there's an accident in the back. Oh, boy. Man, this is the second time today that we've seen the 42 turn it around. Looks like he just snapped loose, collected the 16 in it. Pretty harmless. No one going to get taken out there. Lap number 4. Luke's up to second. A nice jump there. Racing side by side with AM57, but he's being aggressive. 1 more lap for Adam Newman. Huge jump. Luke Bowler catching up, but it's not going to be enough. Valiant effort from the number 17, a Luke Bowler. But Adam Newman going to move on. Dogman and Boris, I know he wasn't happy with that race car, so glad to see him salvage at least third. Then you have AM57 and William Myers reacts behind them. And it's a Hendrick sweep of the LCQs. Nicely done, Adam. Round number 1 is now underway. There are 7 cars in this division, but only 2 will move on to the 6-car final that we're going to have. Scottman leads us to green. Strong race so far for him today, hoping he can carry it. Then you have CCS, Bowman Fan 48. Isaiah Joy, Del 44 car, Penske Cup Series, and Bacon Bites making his debut today. 4 laps, 7 cars, 2 move on. Here we go, boys. Green flag is out. Huge run for that outside lane. Caution dropping back as the 1 and the 21 get into it in the back. Lap number 2 here. Another good jump for the inside lane. And the 22's around. And it is a junkyard. 5 cars stacked up as the 38 and the 41 the only ones to get through. The 21 snaps sideways, the 43 spins too. He gets pile driven by the 21. Huge pile up here on lap number 2. It takes out the 21, 43, and 22. The 15 and 1 should be all right. They stayed out of trouble, but that thins the field down to just 4 cars. 2 laps to go here. The 15 and the 41 going at it for the transfer spot, but who is going to get it? The 15 battling hard, but the 41 with a beautiful side draft. Man, that's got to hurt for Bacon Bites, but ScottMan holds the lead the whole time. He's keeping this momentum going, and Duff 44 car will move along with him to the finals. That hurts for the 15 and Isaiah Joy. Here we go, guys. Division number 2. Fast Speedy Wolf having a career race here. He leads us to green over Cam Studios French Fry 1 Mile Cup Series. I'm a 48 Bowman fan, Mickey and Jeffy Show, Mason Ward, and NASCAR fan number 3. Big mix of manufacturers here as we are green. 8 cars rolling down this raceway, and one's already turned around. It's the 5 of Mickey and Jeffy Show, and he got slammed by the 45 of NASCAR fan 3. Let's see what happened here. Oh, I think he came up and tried to block Mason Ward just too late, and the 99 was also collected in that, but he'll be fine. But the 45 and the 5, 2 big names of this series, going to be taken out here on lap number 1. 6 cars remain. The 3, beautifully done. He holds the lead. The 10 was racing with him, but the pushing on that outside lane is just too strong. He slides back into 3rd. Cam Studios back into 2nd. Last lap here for Fast Speedy Wolf. Cam Studios trying to challenge for the lead. French Fry slips into 2nd for the transfer spot. Congratulations to Fast Speedy Wolf. I have no words. He's putting on a show today. Him and French Fry move on over Cam Studios 1 Mile Cup Series. I'm a 48 Bowman fan, and Mason Ward. Here we go, guys. Division number 3, the final division before the finals. We have Derp Zero, Rail Fan 66, Brian Griffin Family Guy Fan, D-Lo the Noob, TMCS Racing Network, Ross Chastain Fan, Elliot Johnson Fan 48, and Adam the Alex Fan 88. Let's get to it. 8 cars, 4 laps. Green flag is out. Derp Zero with a good jump. The 50 tucks in behind him. There's so much going on, I can't even commentate that well. The 50 trying to go for the lead, and everyone just piles in behind him. Lap number 3. This is insanely clean for 8 race cars. Oh, man, Brian gets turned after the line there, and Derp Zero and Brian still the top 2. Brian to the lead, and he's going around. No! And the 24 sneaks through to the finals. Oh, my goodness. Brian loses the race car, and a log jam right next to the finish line. Brian up over the wall, and he's going to be stuck and out. That is a massive heartbreak. The 24, the only car to get through that mess. Derp Zero also moving on. Rail Fan, oh so close. Then you have D-Lo the Noob, TMCS, Ross Chastain Fan, and Adam. Oh my goodness, the 50 just needed to make it a couple more feet. Oh, that's unbelievably painful. Wow. Here we go in the finals, boys. In my opinion, there are some drivers that should be here and some that should not. But these 6 gentlemen have fought hard all day long, and they are ready to duke it out in one final race to see who is deemed the true winner of NASCAR Napa Cup Series Season 4, Race 4. Let's get it underway here. 6 laps. The green flag is out here. Great jump for ScottMan. No, oh, and Elliot Johnson fan 48 gets turned around. It was after the line, though. Everyone's going to be okay. ScottMan off to another good jump here on lap number 2. Everyone tucks in single file. No one giving anyone an inch here. Lap number 3, everyone tucks in single file once again. Lap number 4, down they go, and ScottMan gets turned around. It was once again after the line, so we'll be okay. The caution mainly thrown here on lap number 4 for the 14 of Derp Zero. He got spun around. I think he just got turned around on his own. Yeah, it was off camera. You can't see what happened to him. ScottMan, everyone else up there, okay. But throwing the caution for Derp Zero. Got turned around there on lap number 4. 2 laps to go for the number 38. ScottMan off to a beautiful start, and French Fry tucks in behind him. 1 to go. Ellie Johnson 48 back to 2nd, no further. ScottManProductions 83 has won NASCAR Napa Cup Series Season 4, Race 4. There was one point in this season where he was considering retirement, but here he is completely flipping his terrible season on his head as he takes his victory laps here. Last race it was his teammate. I'm a 48 Bowman fan, but it has been front row domination these last 2 races. unbelievable performances out of Scottman, and I'm a 48 Bowman fan these last two races. Elliott Johnson fan 48 and Dove 44 car snatched their second top fives of this season. French Fry and Fast Speedy Wolf with their best finishes of this season, along with Cam Studios and Isaiah Joy. Great finishes from Bacon Bites and Rail Fan, making their first starts today, 7th and 9th. 1 Mile Cup Series just shy of the top 10 and 11th. Then your Race 2 and Race 3 winner in 12th and 13th. TMCS, another mid-pack finish along with Mason Ward. Ross Chastain fan in his debut goes 16th. Then you have Peter Roszwalski's replacement, Bowman fan, in 21st. Caution Cup Series, another disappointing finish in 22nd, along with Luke Bowler in 25th, Dogman and Boris Productions in 26th, Forward in 27th. Then Not Sus Cat, 32nd, tough day today. Red Cross, 33rd for 2 races in a row. Ethan Trendler, that one's going to hurt. Duncan Seb, 35th, in his first start, in Redneck Jesus, once again in 37th.